This is a video of the current conditions of the road at Graylan Place. Today's date is December 19th, 2021. Like you can see, there are major puddles at the end of the road. Keep coming down the road, still multiple puddles. The last time I did this video, this road was not as puddly. It rained about 2 or 3 days ago, and as you can see, it's not very dry back here. There are larger puddles that are very hard to walk through and walk around out here. Multiple potholes that make it very hard for my 2005 Prius to make it through, and my daughter's 2012 Prius. We bought them out a couple of times depending on how we drive through and that kind of thing. Smaller potholes that just stay filled with water pretty much year round. Over here, the last time that I took this video, you could see where people had started tracking into the grass, and the solution there was to just throw big rocks in the way to keep people from doing that, instead of, you know, fixing the potholes and ditches of water. Now, this video, I decided to take it because we recently found out that the property has been purchased, and the road conditions were never ever really fixed. They were patched multiple times, but nothing to the to anything that would prevent like damage to your underbody of your car and stuff like that. As you can see, this has always been like the best part of the road. Nice and clear, hardly any bumps. Like that one major pothole. Up to this point, it's not a bad road here. Then we started getting more potholes. And then we're coming up to the S-curve, which is always the worst. But we started to get potholes here. These are really bad too. It's basically like driving off-road. There is no way to get past them without going into the grass, which you can see people are starting to do there. All the way over to here where people were doing that as well, and they moved more rocks. Just big rocks is the solution to keep people from making the grass worse, but as you can see, it still doesn't help. Big puddle. It's got sort of a drop right in there. More ditches. The last time I filled this area, there was a big puddle that went from one side to the other. They did end up filling that, but whatever they used to fill it did not stay with all of the rain that we got over the past couple of years. So the ditch itself, you may be able to make out like the lining of it is, it starts kind of like right here and goes out that way. Whatever they used to fill it actually seems to soak up the water a little better, so it's not sitting around as much. But there was never ever any drainage put in. You can still see that like the major ditch is right here. Just right here is where that big ditch was, but now you can see what the bottom of it actually looked like. It was probably even worse than that before it got filled in. Come out a little further, more potholes. You can actually see them this time as compared to the last video that I took. Sorry, it's a lot darker now. Later in the year it gets you know, dark quicker. So then we've got more potholes, and this will lead all the way up to the main road, which is 146th Street up there. There's potholes, and it's near impossible to miss all the potholes. We got a major pothole right here that's surrounded by a bunch of little potholes. People try to go in the grass over there a little bit to miss it. Doesn't really help. Okay. And this is all the way out till you hit this asphalt part, which used to have a pothole right here that got filled in. It seems to have been filled in the best part of everything, but other than that, it was pretty smooth all the way up until you hit about right where those mailboxes are, and then there was like a divide, asphalt or whatever, and it became a big pothole on both sides, and seems to have been mainly filled in, but it's still starting to grow again now after that. But those are the current conditions as of December 19th, 2021. Again, we found out that the property was sold for a Noblesville development, so we know nothing is going to get done about it. But this video is to show that despite all of my emails since 2017, there has been really no work done to prevent the road from being a harsh environment for the tenants of Graylan Place. Hope this video gives some sort of enlightenment to what my emails are about. Thank you very much.